Hello friends, hello YouTube, how are you guys doing? Rainbow here, and we have a different type of video this time. Still a NERF video, but slightly different. So, a couple of months ago, I got approached by Jefe from Jefe's World of Dart Blasters if I want to work a commission project with him. And of course I said yes, because I like the guy and working with him is always fun. But it was a really challenging project. And it was a good project, and I wanted to share it with you now. So the commission itself was for a LARP, which is called Bunker Springs, and it happens in Germany. It's a post-apocalyptic LARP, which Jefe plays as well. And the whole story behind this commission is that the guy who ordered that build from us out of the game buys it in-game from Jeff's character because he plays the same LARP. So we kind of wanted to keep this a secret, which is why I'm doing this video now after Bunker Springs has happened and the project has been revealed to the public. But until then, we wanted to keep this a secret. So the setup, the idea Jefe had was I was going to do the main build and the internals and the integration and bits and bobs and the bodywork, and he is going to do the paint job and like the outside aesthetic bodywork and everything, because he plays the LARP and he knows how it has to look to fit in the sort of style. So the idea was taking a NERF Vulcan, which looks just about like that, and rebuilt it to a post-apocalyptic machine gun inspired by a Browning M2, which is that over here. And so taking this to look like that, or similar-ish kind of style, that was a challenge for me. Also the person ordering it wanted to have the Vulcan running with flywheels as well. So the idea was to have a set of flywheels in there, which has been done before. But I have never done it, so that was a challenge for me. And then use the original motor and everything as a pusher, and then wire the entire thing to with IMRs because of FPS and safety reasons for German LARP and things. I would have gone with a LiPo, but he specifically requested the build like that. So how this video is going to go, I'm gonna talk you through the video process, showing you a couple of pictures just on here. So we're starting with the bodywork after taking like the Vulcan looked like that, and this is how I got it. Don't mind the paint job, it's just he ordered it and pretty much sent it straight to us, and so this is how I got it. And then I took the liberty to remodel the thing. So as you can see on the picture here, this is the bodywork sort of in a mid-stage kind of thing. So from the front to the back, to get this sort of to get the front looking like this, I used a big plumbing pipe, cut it in half, drilled the holes into it, then heated it with a heat gun to make it perfect snug fit on there. And then that's screwed in, glued in, and then epoxy puttied around. And in the back, the white bits is a polycarb plate, which I cut out because the Browning M2 is just sort of like a square box. So I wanted to have at least a part of the blaster sort of looking like this square box kind of thing. So moving on to the next picture, you can see both sides are done here. The epoxy has already been sanded as well. And in this picture, you can see the first two editions that I did, because I didn't have and I didn't want to use the original Vulcan grip up top. So on the one side of the shell up the top, you can see I've attached just a little metal ring where you can put, like, just use it as a sling mount if you want. And on the other side, we kind of created a side grip to hold it sideways. And this is an old bottle opener. So I drilled a hole into the bottle opener and then fixed it from the inside, so you can actually use it as a bottle opener as well, which I thought was quite funny. And yeah, so that's the side grip of the build. Alright, this is me trying to show off the Vulcan project so far. It is about that big. It is. Oh my god. Ooh, this is insane. So yeah, meant to be heavy ass machine gun being fired from the hip. Yeah, quite happy with how it turned out. So now it's off to the internals. I'll put that down now. So In the front where the grip used to be, I've put the flywheels, which is where everybody puts the flywheels when they do a Flywheeled Vulcan. The interesting thing here is that I was using a 3D printed cage mount. So there's the flywheels in there running a 42mm OFP cage with slot devil motors, which are 130 motors, and they're cool with IMRs. So people over here in Germany have been using them with IMRs for years, and they're fine. And then you can see, like, the entire white thing is the original Vulcan motor pusher unit. I'm using all the original switches, which is why I have two MOSFETs in there, and you can see them just above the IMR tray. There's two MOSFETs in there, one for the flywheel side of motors and one for the pusher motor. And then, as I said, running on IMR, so I have this little battery case which sits inside of the battery door. Yeah, that's where it's attached. And then if you look all the way to the far right of the picture, inside the handle, you can see there's red wire running and there's a green heat shrink. Underneath that green heat shrink, there is a read relay or read contact switch, which is a magnetic switch, which I use to create a biometric security system for this blaster. So again, back to the in-game story, it was sold to the leader of some faction, and it was meant to be like really massive and imposing and whatnot, and I thought it would be really cool if he'd be the only one able to use it. This is why I added a biometric switch. So about this build, how I went step by step, there is on my Patreon, I have a full 7-day video set, like I shot a video every day of what I've been doing and how I achieved the things and what I'm done, and telling you my secrets and all the little things and bobs. So if you're interested in that, please check out my Patreon, and then you can see how we do. This is all that I did for the build. So, well, I did the bodywork and I did the internals, and then now the next part of the video is me showing you the firing of the thing, and then it's off to Jefe, and there we go. I hope you like it. Hello friends, Rainbow here. Different video this time. I'm outside and I'm trying to see what the range is on that Vulcan Browning through the build. And so I'm in my driveway and I've mounted it on my trusted wheelie bin just over there, and we're kind of aiming for that gate over there, which is roughly, I think, 30 meters. So I don't know if we're gonna hit it. I doubt it, but we'll see. And yeah, and by the way, FunFest drag, awesome, thanks for the shirt, wicked. So we got the biometric switch ready, so it's all in there, which is great. Turning this on. Yeah, not bad. A couple of whirlybirds in there, a couple of things. So the thing is, I probably need to do this again. We're not shooting brand new darts. These are all worn off darts I had in my bin, and also the IMRs are rather worn out. So I'm going to recharge the battery and then we do it again, see if we have a different outcome. So now we have fully charged IMRs in there, and we've got brand new accu fakes, just got them out of the box. And let's see if we get any different results. Yep, noticeable difference in that. So with the brand new accu fakes, we're way down range. Let's just go and have a look. So you can spot the bright green just right there. So as you can see, it's like this is all where the first one is, just there, and then the bright green, the accu fakes just there. So close to the 20 meter mark for straight fly, and rather accurate in the sense that we're still talking about a spread of like, what, meter to meter and a half at 20 meters. That's pretty good, considering this to be a heavy sort of suppressing machine gun kind of thing, or whatever he wants to use it for. So yep, I'm very happy with this. Gonna give you another brief overview of the build, and so here we go. looking intimidating as ever, sitting on there. So this is what we're looking at. Flywheel sitting behind here. And then there is the magnetic switch in here. This switch still working as a kill switch. And the other side. I'm really loving that handle. And yes, it's a bottle opener. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Rainbow here. About a week ago I brought the Vulcan to Jefe for the final visual modding and all the things and all the colours and all the rust and all the details, and now I'm standing right in front of it and I'm going to show it to you guys because it looks amazing. Dum da dum dum. Look at that. So it is dubbed CYNTHIA. So there we go. And then looking at it from this angle here, you can see I'm loving the stripes here and the rust and everything. It's really good. And then we built this stripe up. And look at that! So fully functioning weird bipod. So a beer holder right there, there's an ashtray right here, we got the bottle opener here, we got the hand holding the belt on an old license plate, and then and yeah, just look at that rust and everything. It is so filthy and it's so dirty and it's real rust and everything. I'm madly in love with this. This is really cool. It turned out amazing. It's gonna be by the time this video is released, it probably has already been well used. So yeah, I reckon the guy's gonna love it. What is that? Yes! Loving this detailing. So cool. And yeah, I must say, sir, well done. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure working on this project with you. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and yeah, if you got any questions about the build or anything, you know, just let me know, comment and whatever and whatnot. And other than that, until the next project. Yeah. Love and sunshine, guys. Bye. Alright everybody, now you've seen the entire build. I hope you like it. I'm really pleased with how it came out, and more importantly, the guy who ordered it is absolutely fucking happy. It is named CYNTHIA, by the way, because that's the name of his wife, and it was their anniversary just around the time that he got the blaster, which is why it was named like that, which I think is really cool. And yeah, I'm open for commissions. If you're interested in anything, if you want me to build you anything or whatnot, the email is in the description to this video. Also, please check out my social media, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my website. And I've mentioned it a couple of times. Check out my Patreon. It would mean the world to me if you choose to support me on Patreon. And to all my patrons, thank you guys, you're amazing. And yeah, nothing more to say. I'll see you on the NERF battlefield. Love and sunshine, my friends.